guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hi Cap, welcome cross watchers. If you're new to the channel, happy you landed here. I'm going to start by pulling from Angel Numbers Oracle. It is a massive deck, so I'm splitting it in two. I'm trying to look at what's happening astrologically. It's kind of quiet right now. Next big thing is next week on the 18th, Mercury will move again, because he just moved into Virgo on the 2nd, but he kind of moves through Virgo very fast. And then he will move into Libra on the 18th, and then the next day Venus leaves Leo and moves into Virgo. So that's what's coming up next week. Right now, we just came through the full moon with the lunar eclipse, and so we're all getting an opportunity to catch our breaths, as it were. I hope this finds you well. Quick message, if you would, because a lot of us are, when I say us, I'm talking about tarot readers, are experiencing some decreased appearance in the algorithm, right? Not getting as much airtime. So if you would go to the channel page, so when you're done with the video, go to the channel page, unsubscribe, resubscribe. You can do this on your cell phone too, where you know how you can delete the YouTube app and then re-up it, okay? Because that kind of clears it and refreshes it. Unsubscribe, resubscribe after you do that. So those are the two things. That's mainly if you're not seeing my videos, because I'm doing readings. I'm doing that. And a lot of people are not being pushed through the algorithm, tarot reader wise, and some of you have noted that you have not been seeing all of my readings. So that's what I'm telling you to do. That's the fix. Okay, so let me get you your angel numbers message today. 957. 957. That adds up to a 21. 2 and 1 reduces to 3. So you can also use the number 3, numerologically speaking, which is nice because 3s are about, sort of the community where we're working in tandem with others. And it's also focused on education, what we're learning and how we're putting the building blocks together. So that's good. The message is go forth, stick with your decisions. The choice you made is one you need to stick with. Your angels guard against vacillating any further. Wavering just delays the fulfillment of the bigger picture. Lie in meditation now with your hands on your solar plexus, which is right here, okay, just above the navel, and repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am confident. So there's something here. Someone's meant to hear the message with the number 957. That there are decisions you've made that you might vacillate on. You need to stick with it. And if you're vacillating, it's likely coming from a lack of constitution or confidence. And that would come from the solar plexus area. Okay? So, I am confident. 957. Good message. Okay. And truthfully, most Capricorn, if you're here as the Capricorn, especially in a prominent placement, like if you're a Cap Sun or Rising specifically, y'all are very, like you see the road ahead, you've got your vision, you make decisions, you're firm about them. So this is probably for those of you who have afflictions in your natal chart, right? Like a crazy ass moon placement or Your north or south node placements are competing. You know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I'm going to pull my split soulmate spread. I'll walk you through it. I'm looking at you and your person separately. You can reverse the energies. That's not a problem. You know, just make it your own, however it speaks to you, if it does. All right, your overall energy, Hanged Man. Hanged Man is hanging in limbo or pressing pause to kind of go, wait a minute. So do you note how that's a great, like, stick with your decisions, don't vacillate, go forth, and you're getting that everything's kind of in limbo, on hold, or you're pressing pause. All right, so your person here, ooh, see, your person's on the move. This is someone that may be returning, making a passionate return. What's their block or challenge? The challenge, it's not seeming like a block. It's a challenge for them to kind of figure out how to get beyond some turbulence and to move into that energy where there's calm and peace of mind. We call this the calmers, moving to calmer waters card. So there's something here that's, you know, this person is coming toward you, has all that, you know, passion, the inspiration, the desire, the impulse is striking them now. And the challenge is, how do we get past whatever turbulence there has been? The opportunity for this person is to not give up, to persevere. Okay? And because your overall energy for the whole reading is this Hanged Man, you very well may be the one who pressed pause. You may be questioning your decisions. Okay? You're coming in with the energy of the Ten of Cups. Sorry for the lighting issue here. Yeah. So a focus on the happily ever after. What's the block or challenge for you? Aha. You may feel like this isn't working. I'm not manifesting. I really want this happily ever after. I have made decisions to that. And it isn't happening. I'm not, you know, I'm not feeling confident. Wow. Just got that. I am confident. Yeah, do the mantra. Because if you're feeling what I just said about being a little blocked or challenged with regard to manifestation, the Magician card is a card of mastery. You need that confidence that says, I know I've got everything I need to make this happen, to manifest this happily ever after, or whatever that Ten of Cups means to you. The bliss, right? That sense of, this is nirvana. It feels so good. Everything's firing on all cylinders. I got everything I ever wanted kind of energy on an emotional level specifically. And if you're feeling like a little less than confident, that's why your angels are coming through with that message. The opportunity for you is the Five of Wands is an interesting message for the opportunity. I would normally say, well, you know, the opportunity isn't, you know, to get into all this drama. But there are a lot of interpretations of the Five of Wands. I almost feel like if there's competition, fight for it. If there's something in the way, if there's some outside source of interference for you getting what you want in this scenario, maybe the opportunity is to fight for it. You know? Sometimes we got to kick a little chaos up to create the change, to get things unstuck. Aha. So now let's jump in and clarify Hanged Man. In the extended, guys, what I'm going to do is just keep on going with the spread. I'm going to push everything up here and pull for the connection when you're together. What are your strengths and challenges when you are together? What are the opportunities to mitigate any blocks or challenges? Got it? A message from this person to you, what they're picking up from you at 5D, a message from Spirit, hidden energies of this person, what's going on behind the scenes that you can't see but might want to, and then how things might unfold going forward. So all that is going to be in the extended, and the links to that are below. All right, like to let you know that. And if you're enjoying this so far and you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, that's how I get to stay here and continue this work. Ten of Swords, Empress, Page of Pentacles. So I feel that, yeah, of course, because your person's got this challenge around about how to get past turbulence. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords with the Divine Feminine here landing on that Hanged Man. So there may have been a painful ending or a break or something that feels like it kind of wrapped up in a painful way. You might have not even seen it coming, and so you're kind of like, whoop, I'm just gonna stop the presses right now, and sort of, this is a perspective card, and it's about looking at the whole situation very broadly, and from all angles and perspectives to see what we missed. There's something that to be learned by doing so. So I feel you're both kind of in this weird in-between worlds kind of energy, since something may have occurred, ended badly, and maybe there's an opportunity for a fresh start coming, but you want to first, especially as the Divine Feminine, evaluate the whole situation. There is something to be learned. Okay. Your person now, Knight of Wands to the Six of Swords. King of Cups, not yet, the love and the passion there, Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. I'm going to pull from the Six of Swords to the Nine of Wands because I feel like I'm getting a fuller message. Moon, Eight of Wands, great, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person, there's definitely deep love and lots of passion and desire, and knights make offers and move. They have movement. The Knight of Wands is one of the faster ones, like the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands are super fast. And yet this person is acting on the impulse of their desire, of what they, the part of the connection that they want and must have it right now. But they're also coming from real, deep feelings. They're not leading with that, but it's there. And the Two of Swords sort of reflects that moment of like, I'm at a crossroads here. We're at a crossroads here. I have an important decision to make. So the good news for you is they're making that decision from their heart as well as their desire. So this isn't likely to be as flash the pan as the Knight of Wands can be. There's some real depth of feeling behind it. And here's where the rocky road came. Whatever happened, rocky road. Now I want ice cream. Not only that Ten of Swords is talking to me about something going wrong, the Five of Pentacles is also an energy. It can be like, some ghosting that was involved, one and or both of you shutting the other one out, rejection, abandonment, devaluation. It can also be that this person has been sort of down on their luck in some way, shape, or form. Maybe this person made decisions that brought things to a painful end. Take it as it resonates for you. But now that you know that in this person's unconscious awareness, it's from the bottom of the deck, that Five of Pentacles is either talking about their own sense of self-worth and value, what they have to offer, do they have enough to offer, what that might be at the root of why things fell apart. And now they want to kind of get past that. And they know that the time is now, that they have to make this decision. And we have them making that decision from desire, but also from a deep reservoir of love. And hopefully emotional maturity. That's kind of what I'm feeling about that King of Cups. Now we have, this is the challenge card, right? What's the challenge? Well, some of their insecurities are being triggered. That's why I'm looking at that Five of Pentacles with a little side eye, like, well, maybe this person, talks a big game, but doesn't feel like they're worthy or that they have anything of value to offer you. And so how you move past everything or anything that may have happened, and get that peace of mind, it's triggering some insecurities on this person's part. Maybe even some apprehension, like, can this even work out? So the good news is the perseverance is their opportunity, and the perseverance is kind of pulling through some form of communication. Page of Swords from the bottom is like keeping their curiosity, being open to learning, hearing what you have to say, processing information. Page of Swords is quick, is fast, is sharp, is really smart, and therefore kind of does a little due diligence, right? Double checks things, make sure they're not missing some key information, but again, is it also a messenger? So good perseverance through communication will help this person overcome any insecurities, move through any apprehension, so that they can approach you, as it looks like they're ready to do, sitting on the head of a pin there, and then talk it through, right? Communicate. So that is interesting. And you've got here the 10 of Cups to the Magician. Death card. 6 of Cups. Temperance. Yeah, I feel like you're not sure that anything is going to change. Right? That's where your crisis of confidence is. It may not be that you are lacking confidence necessarily, but like your mantra could be, I am confident things will change, right? Not just about your own confidence, because you might not relate to that. And what your conflict, what your block or challenge is showing is about manifestation and mastery specifically. Can I pull this off? Do I have it all, together? Especially because we have the 6 of Cups, past life, soulmate, 10 of Cups, and in between is this Death card. And the Death card here is representing that opportunity for change, which would bring about growth and transformation. Okay? So something has to change, and you're aware of that. What's coming in from your unconscious awareness is temperance. Temperance is spiritually wise. Temperance understands that everything eventually comes into flow and balance. All the energies sort of balance each other out. So it's about patience. It's about going with the flow for a little bit. It's about exercising self-control and restraint, not acting on impulses much, especially if it's coming from a lower vibration. So even though you may be concerned and uncertain that the change that's needed here is available to you, your higher self, so to speak, your spiritual wisdom is kind of keeping it all together on the inside and sort of pushing you gently forward. So that's nice to know that you have that going for you. Even if you're not consciously aware of it, it's there. And your angels are also saying, right? Go forth, stick with your decisions, go forth, you got this. Don't vacillate. So let's look at the Magician to the 5 of Wands as your opportunity. Queen of Wands. 4 of Swords. Hermit. Interesting. I'm feeling that there's some energy of disempowerment that you need to heal first. Maybe you're reflecting on it. That could be it. Mercury tends to get very reflective when he's in his home sign, which is Virgo. But I'm feeling the Queen of Wands coming through reversed because she's first card clarifying what the struggle is. And the biggest struggle for you around that Magician is Queen of Wands reversed, feeling disempowered. Not feeling like, you've got everything working in your favor to manifest your desired outcome. And that is something that I think you're really focused on healing at the moment. The Hermit is Virgo energy. We are in Virgo season. This feels to me like you are undergoing some kind of unconscious process where you're gathering some insight, gathering some self-awareness. Maybe you're being more introspective at this time. And since the opportunity is the Five of Wands, yeah, it could be like, how do we get unstuck? How do I get my confidence back, or my zhuzh, whatever it is, right? You know, how do I get back to that person that wouldn't even bat an eye at this situation? And the reason why you are batting an eye at it is because you love them. There's something here. And there has been, probably for lifetimes, or at least a very long time in this incarnation, as it resonates for you. So I'm still feeling the Five of Wands. It's like, get in there, fight for it. You become the competition. You step in there and grab what you believe belongs to you. Like, don't be passive. And Queen of Wands reverse can be passive. So I'm still holding to that interpretation, especially because something happened that it hurt, likely both of you, and there may be an opportunity for a fresh start once you've evaluated the situation fully, once you have more insight, once they have less apprehension and insecurity. Do you see what you're almost both kind of in a similar energetic right now, slightly different, more sort of issues around self-esteem here maybe, or self-worth. And for you, it's a little bit more of that, you know, why don't I feel empowered in this situation? So it's a new experience for you to feel that way, to feel out of your element, and therefore that time invested in really reflecting on it, or focused on healing it, or, you know, gathering up more self-awareness to kind of help you see it. That would be great, so that you go, okay, now I know what's happening here. This reading could help you. What we discover in the extended together could help you. And that's where the opportunity says, yeah, fight for it, at the same time that their opportunity is stay in the fight, right? Persevere, don't give up, don't throw in the towel. Interesting. Okay, so that's what I have for this part. Like I said, in the extended, we'll keep diving deeper for all these energies, and the links are below. Link number 1 is the Capricorn Monthly. It's a renewal. And that's where you get access to 4 different collections: the Capricorn, the new moon, the full moon, and the monthly energy update, and all the readings I've ever done and all the readings that are to come. And you get that for like $1.12 more than just the one-time extended. So I'm just reminding people. It's not a sales pitch. It's a reminder. Some people don't even realize that that's what they would have access to, okay? All right, so here's the astrology. Hanged Man is Neptune, which was Pisces. Empress is Venus, Taurus and Libra. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. King of Cups is Scorpio. The moon is Pisces. The Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Death card is Scorpio. As I said, Temperance here is Sagittarian energy. The Magician is Mercury, which rules Virgo and Gemini. Queen of Wands is Aries. Hermit is Virgo. And don't forget, go forth. 957. Stick with your decisions. All right, so that's what I have. Don't forget to subscribe below, like, share if you feel called to do so. I am heading to the extended. I will see you there in a second. Bye for now.